Hi guys, it's Phil. Little update for you today. Well, I say a little update, it's all sorts of a mixed update today. So first of all, I'm working on the Chaos Knights still. So I did this little steed as like a test one before I went and did all the others, just to see where my colours were going to be at. So I went with Caliban green for the armour, which was raised up to like a Cabalite green, I believe. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Cabalite green, the Dark Eldar green. And then it's various shades of brown, this nice kind of bone. Oops, this bone on the kind of skull helmet thing there, which looks really cool. So yeah, that's basically where they are. And I hope I got the right base size for them. I think that looks about right. Depending on which angle you look at it, it looks like the base is quite big on here, but I didn't want it to be lost on a tiny base, because some of the next size down from this was really small and it just looked a little bit ridiculous. So at least this gives me a bit of room for some kind of nice pools of rot around here if I decide to do that, and then maybe some Nurglings dancing around. Whichever way I decide to do it. Speaking of Nurglings, this guy's slightly Agrax Earthshady, so it's still drying. But this one here, I'm quite happy with, because he's got the little Nurgling dangling from his tail there as he trots along. So that guy has got a lot of personality on him, and I think that'll be a fun one once it's all done up. So yeah, I won't show you the rest because they're all kind of just drying with Agrax Earthshade. So yeah, that's currently the project which I'm working on. And then I did actually manage to sell my Tau army, which was cool. I didn't get quite as much as I was hoping for it, but for the sake of Christmas and having some money to spend, I sold it for what it was sold for. And I treated myself to a few goodies over the last, yesterday at Sunday at Tabletop Tyrant. So first of all, I got this for my Nurgle army, the Demon Prince. This one I bought specifically because on the Games Workshop Black Library Advent calendar thing, there's a little Chaos campaign. I can't remember what it's called. It's something along the lines of Path to Glory, I think. So basically what it is, you choose yourself a Chaos Lord of some kind, and the idea is to fight through this campaign gaining points until your Lord becomes a Demon Prince. So I'm going to paint this one up and modify him a little bit so he looks a bit like the Lord of Plagues if he'd evolved into a Demon Prince. So it'll be, I don't know, none of these look hugely Nurgly, but it'll be a Nurgly looking thing. I'll probably try and see if I can use some parts from the Magath Lord kit just to kind of get a bit more Nurgle on him there. So he won't look like that one particularly, and I think I'm going to give him the axe because the Nurgle Lord has an axe. So that would fit nicely with the character that I've already got there for that. If anyone is interested in taking a look at the campaign, that's £2.50 or so on the Black Library website at the moment. Really cool little campaign. It's got like a name generator and a little way you can randomise your army, or you can go and just choose. So we've got a few guys at the local store which we're going to be playing that with. So looking forward to that. Aside from the Demon Prince, I've got a box of Warriors of Chaos, which I have already allocated some round bases for. Yeah, so obviously 32mm bases, nice big bases there, because I don't want to have any of my Nurgles on square bases. So this is cool, that's that. And then the expensive purchase, as it were, I didn't get Archaon, I nearly did, but I didn't in the end. I got a Celestant Prime. This is for my Stormcast army, obviously, which is mainly just the stuff from the starter set still, but I've got like some Judicators as well. I just thought I'll get this. It'll be an awesome model to paint up, give me a chance to kind of test myself a little bit, and yeah, looking forward to getting this one done because it'll mean the Stormcasts are also quite worthy to play against my Nurgle. So when someone comes round, if they haven't got an army for Age of Sigmar yet, we can do that, or people can just borrow it if they want as well. So that's the current project. So it comes with a nice big base, nowhere near as big as Archaon's base, but you know, that's that. And then also, just because I play quite a lot now of Age of Sigmar, I got the Quest for Galmaraz book, which has basically got a load of fluff. It's got the storyline. This is the first in the Realmgate Wars series, so obviously they're going to keep this going for a while as like a narrative series. And it's got some really interesting campaign kind of battle plans in there. You've got ones where there's like a storm front of magic going back and forth. You've got ones where it's all misted up and you can't get a good line of sight. There's all sorts going on. So looking forward to trying out some of these and hopefully filming some battle reports using the quests in here as well. Other than that, it's a really nice quality book. It's big, it's beefy, it's chunky. If you've looked at the End Times books, it's kind of like, imagine what the rules book was like and the fluff book, but mixed together. So you've got your you got a bit of fluff, you've got some storylines, then it goes into like some time of war rules, and you get battle plans, and it goes through. So it tells the story, gives you some cool artwork, and then yeah, so you've got like you can't really see that, but you've got a battle plan there. And there's some painting guides in there as well for certain units. And it's a really cool book. So yeah, like I say, looking forward to having a little play through some of those. And other than that, obviously the current project is to finish the Nurgle Knights. Then it'll be probably the Chaos Warriors or the Demon Prince, whichever I decide to paint first. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll catch up with you again soon, and have a good one. Bye!